right now on 5 on Your Side at 10.
Smash and grab. Dozens of cars targeted.
I mean, you live here.
Sure.
Why do you want, you don't want to come out the next morning and see your car trashed.
A look at the damage Magnolia Avenue woke up to this morning.
It may not look like much right now, but this area of thunderstorms that continues to develop right now will have an impact on our weather the next couple of days. Why this pattern is so important and why our radar may look like this on Monday and Tuesday.
Our top story tonight, a mother charged in the deaths of her 2 kids. For the first time, the fathers of both children speak out.
He looked up to her while she was being big sister to him.
Good evening, I'm Mike Bush. The Jefferson County community continues to mourn the horrific deaths of 9-year-old Scarlett and 2-year-old Isaac. Tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the fathers of the children who are united in grief. Laura Barcheski is here with this 5 on Your Side exclusive. Laura.
Mike, both Scarlett and Isaac's fathers say they want their children to be remembered not by what happened, but as the loving, kind, and beautiful kids they were.
Through both of these fathers' eyes, their children, Scarlett and Isaac, were nothing short of perfect.
They were peas in a pod, and they, I don't know, they loved each other.
But their lives were cut short at the hands of the woman who gave them life. As these 2 fathers sat together on the bed of a truck, the words were sometimes hard to find as this tragedy weighs so heavily on their hearts. But they want to push it aside so others can see what they saw.
They were all love and there was no negative to either one of them kids, and I know they wouldn't want any negativity now. So we need to push the negativity out and bring them up.
Isaac's father, Michael, says his son was such a sweet and curious boy, picking up sticks, rocks, and even the cross he wore around his neck. Michael says he'll never forget the moment the unbreakable bond between Scarlett and Isaac began a short 2 years ago.
Like, as soon as he got home from the hospital, like, Scarlett just would not leave his side.
He'll always remember the way Isaac ran up to him to give him larger-than-life hugs. Scarlett's father, Jason, says now they're holding on to each other as love and prayer will get them through this.
Nothing but happiness for both of them now, and they're both together. They'll be together forever, and their strength and faith. And I've just found so much power through faith, knowing that my daughter and her brother are in heaven.
He says Scarlett wanted to be the best at whatever she was doing, from softball to gymnastics to everyday life lessons in the garden.
It was my first time really gardening, and it just really prospered. And I think now it was because I wasn't going to be able to get to do it with her again, but we had so much fun.
Scarlett and Isaac certainly had the most fun together.
Both of the kids loved anything that moved. If it moved, they wanted to be on it. And Scarlett, when she got the chance, she would want to have her brother on it, whether it was driving a lawnmower around or she just wanted her brother to be able to move with her.
I taught her how to ride, riding lawnmower. The first thing she wanted to do was put him on her lap.
Yeah, she just wanted to start giving him rides.
While they're no longer here with them physically, Jason says Scarlett and Isaac are forever in their hearts until they meet again.
I wish I had more time, but I'm glad that I'm going to have eternity, and that's what's important. And I know Michael feels the same way.
Both Scarlett and Isaac's funeral services are this upcoming Monday and Tuesday and are private for family and friends. To help with those expenses, Bullpen Sports Grill near Park Hills held a benefit today, donating 20% of their sales to help the family. Mike.
Laura, thanks. It was a trail of destruction on Magnolia Avenue in South St. Louis today. Car windows were smashed and there was broken glass everywhere. New tonight, Annie Krall spoke with some of the people who parked there overnight and are fed up and frustrated.
Amongst the magnolia trees and their leaves lying on the ground, broken glass lined Magnolia Avenue Sunday. The glass of car windows almost exclusively on the driver's side now replaced, as you can see, by garbage bags. And we were speaking with drivers who had their cars unfortunately hit. They said it was a neighborhood event.
It's very sad that you can't even park on a city street without having something happen to your car. Very sad.
This string of damage, St. Louis Metro Police say, happened around 5:30 Sunday morning. Officers responding to reports of multiple car break-ins. People who live in the nearby apartment buildings told us off camera they wanted to be one of the lucky ones, but their hopes were quickly dashed seeing the crushing evidence. Parked and thankfully not hit on Sunday afternoon were Shona Phillips and her mom Karen Phillips from Overland. Both were shocked by what they saw.
St. Louis hasn't been like this whole time. I mean, I remember coming down here in the 80s when I was a teenager, and it was totally safe. You know, we could be down here after dark, and it was totally safe.
Left to pick up the pieces after neighbors counted easily 24 cars smashed. Police say a report is being prepared but is incomplete. Now drivers are thinking twice before they'll park near Tower Grove Park again.
I won't come down here without a club on my steering wheel. I won't.
Reporting in South St. Louis, Annie Kroll, 5 on your side.
Anyone with information about this crime spree is asked to contact the St. Louis Police South Patrol Division Station. That number is 314-444-0100. Right now, we're trying to find out more about a deadly shooting that happened just hours ago on North Kings Highway. Here's a look at the scene near the Crown Food Mark in Phillips 66. There, St. Louis Metro Police say they found a man shot in the leg. He died from his injuries. The shooting is under investigation, and we'll keep you updated as soon as we learn more. Police are looking into another shooting that happened last night. This one put an innocent bystander in the hospital. At around 7:30, Jennings police responded to a shooting that happened near the BP gas station on Halls Ferry. There, they found a man shot in the hand. He was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment. We're told he is going to be okay. Police say several people were involved in a nearby fight. Shots rang out, and the victim was caught in the crossfire. If you have any information about this shooting, you're asked to call St. Louis County Police. You can also leave a tip to Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. There was also a triple shooting last night, this one in a popular part of downtown. And once again, all this violence has prevention advocates concerned. 5 on your side's Travis Cummings heard from one woman who says she can't stop the violence alone.
In the summertime, it always seems like it's the hardest for our youth.
It's the first time in a long time Precious Jones is broken down as we recapped a violent weekend in downtown St. Louis.
We have to save our community and save our village because this is not the way that it should be.
A man died Saturday morning after being shot in the head around 4:30 at 16th Street and Washington Avenue. 3 22-year-olds were shot just steps away from Broadway Oyster Bar and Billy's on Broadway. Jones is still recovering from the other day when shots were fired after a meeting to put good into the community.
And myself and another community member and State Rep Collins, and we ended up having to run for our life and hide in bushes with 2 kids.
Grief for her goes deep after losing her son, her nephew, and her brother all in 4 years.
You had to be a beacon.
Yeah,
it was like
just no choice.
Jones remembers fun summers in Missouri and support.
If your mother or something was at work and the neighbor cooked, you can go there and, get your bowl of chili or whatever. So they don't have that now.
That's why she continues to be steadfast in her nonprofit, Breaking Generational Poverty.
We have mentoring, we set up different events, we collaborate and volunteer with other organizations.
As elections approach,
on my website, I have a section where it has links for those that may want to get their names on the ballot to become politicians, just to educate themselves on the voting days and what it's for.
And as she walks the walk, she wants others to come along.
We have to do something, and we have to be consistent.
Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
And there are 3 violence prevention events Jones wants you to know about. A Stop the Violence basketball game set for June 17th. That'll be from 1:30 to 4 at McClure North High School. Breaking Generational Poverty is looking for vendors, and it's free of charge. There will also be a town hall meeting on June 20th, hosted by Senator Mosley to discuss gun violence. And June 22nd, Moms Demand Action will hold their monthly meeting on the topic. All this information is available on KSDK.com.